Well, guys, hate to admit it, but we seem to have a flat tire. Whose fault is that? You were driving. It's not my fault. I thought that hole was a lot shallower than it was. Hey man, I'm just hungry. So like, it's a good thing we got to the 7-Elevens. So let's just go in. You know, that's not a bad idea. So then he goes in. He's like, oh boy, I can't wait to go in. So like they all start walking their way on in. And then, yeah. Except for Funtime Foxy. Honestly, I don't think Funtime Foxy likes being here, so honestly, I'm staying out here. But then they change their mind and be like, actually, I feel like coming in. So, they wait for the door to open. They go inside. Springtrap's spazzing out. He's like, this place is cool. Hey, can I get a slushy, man? Can I? It's broken. What do you mean it's broken? I would like to speak to your manager. Where are they at? So you can't be advertising these burgers either because, like, obviously the burger machine's broken, right? Because everything's broken. Bub! Why is everything broken? First of all, the burger machine's not broken. I don't even have any of those. Second of all, it's just a slushies. And third of all, you're in my face. So, like, can you please get, hey, I'm your manager. You better not hit that little boy. Aha, you can't do anything, little pussy. So then I hop down, and I'm gonna just wait for my friends, I suppose, to go. It's like, man, that kid's annoying. Hey, buddy, for the record, I'm not a kid. A 30-year-old corpse, man, that's been shrunken down. I don't know why I'm small. But thing. I can't take it anymore, man. I'm out. So then the dude just running the store. He's just out. He got tired of being here. And then the door doesn't open. And then everybody's like, look, food. It's like, hey now. I was buying this pizza. Yes, I was. It's like, but there's nothing else in the store. Let him buy the pizza, buddy. I want it. He's like, I don't think I will, actually. So then I'm gonna hit you. So he like hits him and he goes, oh! He's like, pizza is mine. And then he realizes it's cardboard, and then Chica's like, oh no. And then falls down to the ground. We're like, oh! And she loses her mask because she couldn't believe it, and her hair. And she couldn't believe what happened. It's like, Freddy's gone and he lost the pizza, and now I'm gonna be sad. And then she goes into the back corner. Bonnie's always just been lying here, Teddy's been like, but I'm not dead! And I need that pizza to get better. And he's like, I don't care. I stole candy from the orphanage. So get lost, pal. And Bonnie obviously didn't like that, so he just stabs him in the arm. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, so he's like, ow. And then Toy Freddy just eats his jaw. He doesn't get jaw privileges anymore. So he's like, my jaw. It's like, please calm down. He's like, no. And then he chucks the pizza at him. He's like, oh. And he's like, oh. And he goes flying back, and then everybody's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get beat up. But then Freddy comes back, he's like, "Ugh, ugh, ugh. You can't do this to me, man." So he comes up from behind and he lunges at him. He's like, "Ow!" He goes instead of flying in the wall, and then Freddy's like, "Ah, you thought you could do this to me?" Toy Freddy's not. He lost his freaking jaw. He hit that wall so hard he lost his jaw. He's like, how am I gonna eat without my jaw? He's like, I don't want to be. And sometimes he's like, I don't want to be part of this. So he goes back to the freezer area, and then a whole fight goes on and breaks out between Freddy and Toy Freddy. So like they put their hand. Toy Freddy just starts floating because he wants to match. He wants to seem higher, and Toy Freddy can just fly. So he puts his hands up in the air. He's like, "Ah, you dare challenge me to a fight, my boy? Well, guess what? I'll win." So then he gets ready and he uses some magical force power against Freddy because, you know, Toy Freddy has that power. And he just flies back here. He's like, I was already back here. But he didn't get out clean. He lost his torso and he lost his bow tie. He's like, "Arr! Arr!" So he starts like, and he gets back up. He's like, "You big fat meanie." Then he gets his microphone out, and he's like, "I will hit you with my microphone." He hits him so many times, goes ah, ah, ah. So Freddy falls down to the ground and is knocked unconscious because he no longer has his mask. He has no mask anymore. He's gone. His head is gone. He has no head, and he loses his eyes. He loses his eyelids. He loses his ears. Uh, and it's just gone. Even though he got hit, I mean he keeps his hat. His hat just stays floating because that's how hats work. But he got so many times in the torso that his head just blew off his body because all the fat rushed up into his neck and blew him up. So yeah, it blew his head off. So Toy Freddy's dead. Freddy's like, I look kind of muscular now cause I'm skinny. And so he goes to find that pizza that was thrown, which is back here. The manager is just knocked unconscious. He's like, yummy cardboard pizza. So he eats the pizza, and yeah, it's the ending, because that's how that works. The car is gone because the man over here thought he just flew away, but now he's like, I got this broken car. Now I hate that kid. And he drives off. But then, everybody thought it was the ending. The little Springtrap child thing comes out. He's like, my car! So he comes and jumps on the car, and he goes to bite the guy in the face, and he goes, ow, my face! Yeah, and his face is he just loses his mask. He's like, why would you bite my face, man? How I look like freaking Withered Bonnie. He's like, that's what you get for trying to steal my car, because I'm just too smart to drive it, but it's my car. So he picks up the car, and then he just starts throwing it down multiple times on top of the guy. The guy got hit so many times, he just disappeared. He went up in flames, and then after that, he died. Springtrap was like, alright, I committed a war crime. So he goes on and flies away.